Hey, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be a quick update for my Pan Those palette series. I'll leave the series linked in the description box and at the end of the video in case you haven't seen this before or you just want to get caught up. But this year I'm panning 4 eyeshadow palettes, or I'm attempting to pan 4 eyeshadow palettes. Hasn't gone the best so far, but I picked 4 eyeshadow palettes to pan seasonally, which just means quarterly for me. And I also created kind of like my own Franken palette, face palette, that just consists of stuff that I franken together already potted. So because this is the 6th update, even though I'm sure by the time I end up uploading this we'll already be halfway through July, but because this is the 6th update, this is where I'm kind of I don't know, rolling in my 3rd or like summer palette, and I'm just kind of waving around my 2nd palette. Let me talk about this one first. I'm all over the place. I have a flight to catch. My 2nd quarter or spring eyeshadow palette was my Natasha oh my god, Natasha Denona Mini Star palette. This is what it looks like. Okay, yeah, it's such a shame because you definitely cannot see any sort of dip in this shade, and I swear it is so deep in there that you can kind of see the dip in the pink metallic here. I've kind of just been like doing the same look with these 3 the entire time that I've been using this palette. I honestly don't think I've used either of these this entire quarter, but yeah, you can kind of see the dip in this one. But this one is just like impossible to tell. It looks the exact same every time I show you this palette, which is so frustrating because for like the past 2 weeks, I've worn this palette almost every day for the past 2 weeks, and I've been thinking for the past 2 weeks, next time I use it, I'm definitely gonna have pan. That is why I've been putting this video off. Like, I've been filming other stuff instead of this because I was like, no, I'm definitely gonna have pan for my 6th update because it is the dips in there are so deep, I swear. I've never hit pan in Natasha Denona, so I can't say exactly where the pan is, but I thought I would. Close but no cigar. Actually, maybe not even close. I have no idea. I do also have a dip in that dark brown, but probably only like half as deep as the other 2. Those other 2 I'm definitely going to force myself to hit pan in this year because that would be such a waste if I spent all this time working on this eyeshadow palette that is not even my favorite, very nearly hate panning it, and doing all these neutral looks, the exact same look for days and days and days just to not hit pan. So I'm going to hit pan in those 2. But that is of course what I'm wearing today, and I put my Essence Sunlighter kind of just on top of it, just to kind of change the tone a bit, switch things up. As I said, I'll continue to work on that palette, and I don't just force myself to only use the Seasons palette at any point in time throughout the year. So I like, technically according to the rules of this project, which are just arbitrary anyway, I can still keep using that eyeshadow palette during the 3rd quarter, but my focus for this quarter or my summer palette is I'm so excited for this one, the AVH Original Norvina. I love this palette. It doesn't show at all. It does look like it has been used, but it definitely doesn't look like I love this palette. And you know what's the craziest thing? I love this for the neutrals. Like, I do. This one is okay, but because I'm so warm toned, it does end up looking a little bit gray on me. And then this purple is at the absolute worst shade, not only in this palette, but one of the worst shades I've ever used. Yeah, ever. I do like these pinks, but if you know me, you would know that I'm just not really a pink eyeshadow girl. The only time I ever wear pink is kind of when I'm like trying to do a fun, bright, poppy, fuchsia pink eye look, just like because I'm having fun with makeup. But other than that, I don't really wear pink eyeshadow or pink makeup in general, which I know I'm wearing a pink lip product today, but that is for a very specific reason. I'll spoil this. I finished this with this use, so I was very eager to wear it today. But other than that, I swear I don't really like pink too much. So yeah, pretty much I do like Drama. I do really like that shade, but I just don't wear it as often because it's a deep metallic and I would only ever use that as like a deepening up outer corner shade, but I don't really wear the other purples in this palette too much. So what I really love this palette for is the neutrals, especially, oh my gosh, my favorite combination that I will definitely be doing countless times, even though I just complained a minute ago about constantly doing a neutral look. The one that I will definitely be repeating is putting Volatile all over my eye and then putting Dazzling all over my lid. I love that look so much. It is so beautiful. Let me just swatch those two for you, especially Dazzling. It is, the metallics in here are so beautiful. Like, you wouldn't think because it's like on the lower end of high end and it's ABH and they don't really even do special shades, but they're just so pretty. Can you see the vision? Do you understand what I'm getting at? You will see it, trust me. Not to worry, I will be wearing that a bunch. Not anytime soon because I'm painting other eyeshadows that have deadlines. But yeah, I'm very excited for that eyeshadow palette. Of course, because it's my summer palette, I will have to be using the shade Summer, which is just like a bronzy gold. It's like a very basic shade, but I have warm undertones, so it's just very flattering on me anyway. And I really like the first shade Dreamer as an inner corner highlight. Now that I'm starting to get my tan, this will work perfectly as an inner corner highlight for me. So yeah, I'm very excited about this Narvina palette. And finally, I have my face palette. This is like the most boring part of every update because like you just can never see any sort of progress because it goes so slowly. And I have been prioritizing my cream cheek products this past month because I was making absolutely no progress on them in my 25 and 2025 project, which I just filmed the update for yesterday. So I don't know which order that's going in, but hopefully you'll be able to see that now. Yeah, I just figured if I was not seeing any visible progress on these shades and I also wasn't making any sort of progress on my cream products, I may as well just focus on my cream products so I can actually get something moving in a project. So I've barely used these shades. I am wearing this blush today on my cheeks on top of the cream blush that's in my other project. They're kind of like, they're actually very similar shades, which I'm just realizing right now. So, oh well, but yeah, this is what it's looking like. I've also used this shade a few times, that top blush, because it's kind of like a go-to if I'm trying to fly out the door. I always do powders instead of creams, and then this blush I feel like is kind of a universal blush. Even though I feel like it goes slightly better with cooler tones, it will really go with anything. So let's update on that. That's never exciting. So that's it. That's all the tea I have for you. It wasn't really any tea. I'm really gonna try to hit pan on that mini star palette because I just kind of want to be done with it. Like, I won't declutter it until the end of the year, but I kind of just want to not have to look at it and use it anymore. And I really want those pans. So we'll just see if I'm able to do that in my next update. But until then, I'll see you in my next video. And until then, I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.